State of Texas versus Fortunato Alvarez. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Brian Grimmer for the state of Texas.
Defense.
Hector Gonzalez.
Are you Mr. Alvarez?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Alvarez, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand what you're charged with is felon in possession of a firearm? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Alvarez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea bargain agreement? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 3 years in the prison. The state recommends community supervision. There's to be no contact with any members of the Bandido.
Should be Bandidos, Judge.
Oh, so is it Bandidos?
All right, guys, buckle up because we're diving straight into the courtroom chaos of the state of Texas versus Fortunato Alvarez. Right from the start, the judge lays it out. Felony possession of a firearm, a third-degree crime carrying up to 10 years in prison. The courtroom energy is tense, and Alvarez is grilled with rapid-fire questions. Did you understand the charges? Did you sign the waivers? Did you know exactly what you're facing? This isn't small talk. This is life-changing, high-stakes accountability on full display.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so no contact with any members of the Bandidos outlaw motorcycle gang. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Showing you a paragraph entitled Waiver of Appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, ma'am.
Outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 3 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 150 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offense is charged. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State, any evidence?
Yes, Judge. State would offer State's Exhibit 1. No, Judge.
The court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Again, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, just other than he does live and work in Howard County, which is what's Big Spring. So we'd ask that the supervision be transferred to his home county, assuming they do.
Listen up, because here's where it gets real. Alvarez admits to his plea bargain, 3 years in prison, suspended for probation. But the catch? He's banned from associating with the notorious Bandidos outlaw motorcycle gang. That's no minor condition. That's a survival line. The judge makes it crystal clear. Any contact with gang members, and Alvarez risks losing everything. The state demands community service, drug evaluations, and restitution. The court isn't playing games. Every word is another nail sealing Alvarez's reality.
All right, so Mr. Alvarez, if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be? And before you answer, you're going to get a drug test today. So what the results going to be?
They're going to be dirty.
For what?
Sorry?
For what?
Cocaine.
All right. So how often are you using?
Last time I used was about a month ago.
Well, I mean, if you used a month ago, it wouldn't be in your system.
I don't know how long it takes to get out. So.
All right. So anything other than cocaine? No marijuana?
Yes, actually, I did. My focus.
Okay. Anything other than cocaine and marijuana? All right. Do you have any children?
Yes, sir.
What are their ages?
Their ages are 14, 11, 4.
All right. You all are too loud in the box.
I didn't, what's the age of the line?
Counsel,
Please.
if you all can be quiet in the box. So what are their date of births?
I do not know them off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
You got to know that if you're going to have children, they want to celebrate their birthday, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so do they live with you?
No, ma'am.
Do you see them?
Yes, ma'am.
How often?
Every other weekend and whenever, every other year, I have them for the holiday.
All right, and do you see them by yourself or is there someone with you?
Now hold on, because the judge shifts gears and calls Alvarez out directly. If we drug test you today, what are the results going to be? Alvarez stumbles, admits to cocaine and marijuana use. And boom, that's the moment. The judge cuts deep. You shouldn't even be alone with your kids. That's raw, unfiltered judgment. We see a man trapped between his addictions and his responsibilities, with the court stepping in to protect his children from his own reckless choices.
So my girlfriend lives with me, just us.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're telling me you're going to be positive for drugs, which means that you really shouldn't be alone with your children by yourself. So you'll need somebody to supervise you when you're with your children. Now, once you are in your sobriety, the court will consider lifting that. You understand? All right. Are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Well, right now I'm working for a bar bag, as a bar bag for a bar right now. I'm currently in the process of finding another HVAC job.
Right. Because, if you have sobriety issues, probably being a bar back is not the best of employments. So have you done anything other than be a bar back?
As far as like being a
Occupation.
the HVAC, yes, ma'am. That's why I used to do it for 7 years straight. And that's what I'm trying to get back into.
All right. So I'm going to only allow you to be a bar back for 90 days. You're going to have to find other employment because with your sobriety issues, you probably shouldn't be working in a bar because then people want to drink, people hand people drinks and things, can get a little bit out of control. All right. This is what the court is going to do. The court is going to sentence you to 3 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 3 years, transferred to Big Springs.
Big Spring, Howard County, yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Defendant.
All right, let's keep it real. Alvarez tries to justify himself. He says he works as a barback, but the judge isn't buying it. A man with substance abuse issues working in a bar? That's gasoline on fire. She gives him 90 days to change course and find real work. It's not just punishment, it's forced redirection. The courtroom feels less like a trial and more like a tough love intervention, where every job, every decision, is tied to whether Alvarez sinks or survives.
Is allowed to continue employment as a barback for 90 days. Then after that, he needs to find new employment. We're going to do a TAP evaluation. If the TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment or outpatient treatment, regardless, I'm going to want intensive outpatient treatment. I'm going to start you off with intensive outpatient treatment. We're going to do 90 meetings in 90 days. So there are sober meetings throughout Texas, I'm sure throughout Big Springs, but you're going to need to go to one a day. You understand? And hopefully that will be a habit for you. There's going to be no contact. And see, you say Bandidos, but in all of the information I'm reading, it's spelled Bandidio, and you're saying that's incorrect. All right, how's it spelled?
Bandidos.
Okay, Bandidos. So there's to be no contact with any members of that gang. You understand? And we can do gang supervision, evaluation, field visits 2 times per month, and probation if those field visits want to be counted as his reporting, it can be. Yeah. And let me see.
Here's the hammer drop. 3 years in prison, suspended for probation. But probation isn't freedom, it's chains with rules. Alvarez must report regularly, prove employment, complete 150 hours of community service, and attend 90 meetings in 90 days. This is hard structure, meant to rebuild discipline. The judge is spelling it out. Miss a step, and prison isn't a possibility, it's a guarantee. The aggressive terms hit like punches, leaving no wiggle room for excuses. Alvarez is walking a razor's edge.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? The UAs? We'll do the UA hotline until further notice. And he needs to test at least once a week. And if probation wants to use the UA hotline as a form of reporting, they can use that as a form of reporting as well. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
Again, I was just trying to find out the county for Big Spring.
What is the county?
Howard.
Howard. All right, we're going to do parenting classes, 150 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours will be waived if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. The remaining of the hours will be waived once you complete parenting classes. Is there anything else you need from the court? All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
This time.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. We can go off the record. Do you have children?
Yes, ma'am.
You got to be a better parent. And being a good parent means you're not using drugs. You're not getting involved in this nonsense. You understand? You want them to look up to you and be proud of you. All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Have a good holiday.
All right, you too. City of Texas versus Court 2.
And let's not forget the gang ties. The judge goes back to the Bandidos issue, cutting through confusion about spelling and affiliations. She orders a gang supervision evaluation, field visits, and strict probation oversight. Alvarez isn't just being monitored for drugs. He's being watched for who he associates with, where he goes, and what moves he makes. This isn't probation like most people think. It's surveillance, control, and a relentless test of loyalty to the law over the streets.
Nata Alvarez, can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Beerhand, Your Honor.
Defense?
James Seeloff.
Are you Mr. Alvarez?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Mr. Alvarez who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 8768 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on December 1st, 2022 for a term of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Fernando Alvarez, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and February 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, we'll waive any violated conditions.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 3 years in the prison?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
What is the agreement?
Is to deny the motion to revoke and continue the individual on his probation. Looks like transfer the case to the residing county with no virtual office visits. And if his address is in Bear County, impose the original 14 gangs division program.
Your Honor, he has moved. That's the problem with this whole thing. What county is that?
Howard County.
Howard.
That's where I've never moved.
All right, guys, this part is brutal. Parenting classes, community service, and even COVID vaccination incentives are thrown in. The judge makes it clear. Alvarez doesn't just have to avoid prison. He has to prove he can be a better parent, a better man. Being a good parent means no drugs, no nonsense. Those words cut deeper than any sentence. This isn't just about law. It's about legacy, about whether Alvarez's kids grow up proud or ashamed of their father's choices.
Where I originally
Well,
was.
that's where he lived his entire life.
And what place is Howard County? What city is that?
Big Spring, Texas.
Give her the other big city.
Midland is right by it as well.
Midland.
It's 45 minutes away from Big Spring.
All right. So you're all agreement to transfer to Howard County and then no virtual reporting?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Probation? Is this probation's recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Finally, the court circles back when Alvarez is caught violating probation. He failed to report, plain and simple. That could have meant prison, but the judge, firm yet calculated, gives him one last shot, transferring supervision to his county and stripping away virtual reporting. The warning is crystal clear. One more slip, and it's 3 years behind bars. Alvarez nods, but you can feel the weight crushing down. This isn't mercy, it's a razor-thin second chance, and the clock is ticking.